I want to start the video by saying, Call of Yahweh, by Hashem, Al-Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great males, and well. Shalom to you, like-minded brothers. That's how they're preaching and teaching truth worldwide. And I want to give a hearty shalom to the Filet. Your brother Kaya come back with another quick lesson. All the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem, Al-Shah. And today's lesson is entitled, Hey, just stand upon your watch. Watch. Right. What are you supposed to be watching for? Prophecy of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's what you're supposed to be watching for. So I'm going to jump in here right here. The book of Habakkuk 2 verse 1. I was standing upon my watch. It's right. I mean, hey, if you ain't locked in right now, I don't know what's going to lock you in. We understand that there are certain things that must take place before the end comes, before Yahweh shall come back. But shoot, man, hey, you know, if you have a grocery list, you know, a checklist, you start marking stuff off. You know, you get the little side dishes, you get the ingredients to make a cake, or you want to make some kind of dinner. But shoot, we knocking these ingredients off. Got America riled up. You got, here it is, the beast shall hate the whore. We seeing that. NATO, the EU nation, they don't want this war to go on with Iran. Why? They depend on that area for oil. They don't want to buy oil and gas for the United States. The United States gonna tax that ass. So they don't want this war. But we understand that this war has to happen. But so we can see the rift between America and its allies. Scripture says the least of the flock shall draw them out. Here it is. Then your boy, then not of you, drug America into this. Because what? The least of the flock shall draw them out. So we seeing prophecy take place. Even if this dies down in 4 or 5 days, when it shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. We understand what the scriptures, what the prophecies say. But we still must stay on our watch for all these different prophetic things. And everything is lining up perfectly how the Lord wants it to line up. So let me go ahead and read this. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision according to the prophecies of the Lord, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So when we break it down, when we seeing what's happening on the news, if you're on the internet, if you're looking at CNN, Fox, or whatever news outlet that you're looking at, we seeing the visions of the Lord play out. We seeing what the ancient prophets wrote down. When you see those different missiles from Iran shooting these various different places, when you see America attacking Iran, when we saw how the state of Israel drug America into this war, we seeing the visions that were written thousands of years ago happen in real time. Now our job, as it said, and make it plain upon tables. Our job when we're going out and prophesying the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, like tell our people, man, this was written thousands of years ago. We break it down when we go into these prophetic things, showing our people, say, hey, matter of fact, let me go and grab it. So we're going to Jeremiah 49. Verse 20, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he have taken against Edom, against Esau Edom, so-called white man, you Edomites over here in America, Babylon the Great, and his purpose that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least, the small hats, the least of the flock, shall what? Draw them out. Surely he shall make their what? Habitation desolate with them. Not only are you going to get drawn out into this war, he's going to make your dwelling place desolate with them. Go jump in here, Jeremiah 50, verse 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Babylon. So here it is. This says against Edom, Jeremiah 49. But when Jeremiah 50, it says against Babylon. So we understand that Edom is synonymous with Babylon in the scripture. Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he have taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he have purposed against the land of Chaldeans. Surely what the least of the flock shall what draw them out. Surely he shall what make the habitation desolate with them. That's right. So you Edomites over here in Babylon the Great, it's going to make your habitation desolate with them as well. Because what we understand, the Lord is going to cleanse that land, and this place of America, Babylon the Great, will be desolate. It's going to be fully destroyed. Then after it's destroyed, what? Only desert creatures is going to dwell here. What's that? I think pursuant to what? Isaiah, I think 45, I think. Let me see. No. Isaiah 45. Isaiah, is it 40? No, Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34. Yeah, Isaiah 34. Yep. It's about destruction. Right, I'm just going to get Isaiah 34, verse 11. But the Cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also. Actually, I got to jump up one. Isaiah 34, verse 10, but you can read it all. All of it is talking about destruction of America, Babylon the Great. But I'm just jumping Isaiah 34, verse. Man, let me just jump verse 8, man. Because what? Make it plain upon tables. Isaiah 34, verse 8. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance. When the Lord destroy America, Babylon, that's part of the vision, man. When we see it on the TV, that's part of the vision. that's part of the vision of the Lord. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance. And what? And the year of recompenses. So Lord, this is when the payback happens. For the recompense, for what? The controversy of Zion, to Zion one, the monument in the Most High. And the streams thereof shall be what? Turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into what? Brimstones, and the land thereof shall what? Become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. So once America is destroyed, none of that build back better, make America great again, is going to fly. It's going to be a no-fly zone. As the East all like to say, no fucking fly zone, man. Now, y'all, it ain't going to be no build back better, making America great again. It's going to be a no-fly zone for real. Only thing going to be flying over here are these desert creatures. Ravens, eagles, whatever, crows, desert creatures, scorpions, just fucking desert creatures, whatever survives in the desert, man. Go look it up. Desert animals. Come on, man. They just doing shit. Isaiah 34, verse 10. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From what generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall what? Dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it what? The line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. So once America is destroyed, the Lord is going to stretch out upon this landmass the lines of confusion and the stones of emptiness, which it's going into. You're not going to know these different landmarks that we come to know that's synonymous with different cities here in America, Babylon the Great. Case point, the iconic Lady Liberty in New York on Ellis Island, the Holland Tunnel, the Brooklyn Bridge, Queens Bridge, so on and so forth. Those different landmarks that are synonymous with New York. Take it to the West Coast. You're not going to know that, hey, you're in San Francisco because what? The iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Take it up a little bit to the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle Space Needle. You're not going to know because all that's going to be fucking destroyed. We can take it to the Midwest. You got the Arch in St. Louis, Missouri. So all these different things that we have become associated with certain cities, it's going to be done. It's going to be over with, man. Over with. Lord's going to topple all of these different statues, monuments that Esau reverence. It's all going to be fucking destroyed. All going to be fucking destroyed. Call Yahweh Shema Shah. Can't wait for the stones of emptiness. For the Lord to destroy America, Babylon Great. It's going to be a glorious day, man. Man. So that's the reason why what? Stand upon our watch. Watching for the prophecies of the Lord. All right, Habakkuk 2. Verse 3. For the vision, prophecies, we're seeing on TV right now. That wasn't for 1970, 1960. When we I wasn't born in the 60s or 70s, I was 80s, baby. But even in the 80s, I was about to make a reference to black and white TVs. I had a black and white TV. It wasn't meant for the time frame when we was looking at black and white TVs. Had rabbit ears. No high-speed internet. No, it wasn't for that era. It's for this era, for this time period. It wasn't for my grandparents and their parents. No, this is the set point in time for what? The prophecies to fully manifest. We understand that prophecy always manifesting. But the Lord is really making it known right now. Because to manifest means what? Make known. So we know what the mark of the beast is. We know what it is. Pursuing what? Revelation 13 verse 16. We know the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Because what? You won't be able to buy or sell. So in order for that to fully take place, what has to happen? You got to collapse the current system, the current monetary system. Because you can't have, here it is. Right now, I have a debit card. I have, credit card. I got some cash on me. So guess what? I can pay a couple different ways. I can pay either using my debit card. I can pay using like a credit card. Or I can pay using cash. But guess what? When the chip is rolled out, it's going to be one form of payment. The RFID chip, which is mark of the beast. None of that alternate payment styles. Ah, man, let me do, you know how split pay? Hey, let me put 10 on my card and I got $250 in cash. Nah, man, ain't gonna be no fucking split pay. Everything gonna be on the chip, Jake. All that split pay bullshit. One payment system. And that's the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. For the visions yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. That's right. It's speaking loud and clear right now. Open your ears up so you can hear it, Jake. And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Why? Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Man, the missiles ain't tearing over there in the Middle East right now. In fact, let's see, son. I was looking at this earlier. This is bullshit right here. Anyway, Trump wants the U.S. Navy to escort tankers through the Gulf. While that plan may not work, first and foremost, man, them ships ain't designed. Certain ships can't escort. Thing about it, but I think you want to use an aircraft. The Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, which I was on the aircraft carrier, it's not designed to escort ships. It's designed for ships to escort it. The other way around, because it doesn't have those defense around the ship to protect it. Like, let me see how can I explain it. So it's something with shooting at an aircraft carrier, a lot of missiles. The reason it can protect itself, but it can't protect like other ships like that. Why? Because it's meant to send basically aircraft carrier. Its job is to fly sorties, what they call missions. If you're like in Afghanistan, troops that's on the ground, they give coordinates. So if they're in a dogfight, they say, hey, we need an airstrike at this location. Clear this out. So we flying missions 18, 20 hours a day, and then they say, hey, they get the coordinates, and that F-18 kills whoever's in this coordinate so that they can continue pushing forward. Well, that don't help no oil tankers because there's nobody on the ground. The ship is behind you. So it's like they're not flying they can't fly in a tight circle around a freaking oil tanker. They way up in the sky, freaking 10, 20, 50,000 feet up in the sky, whatever. So it only works for frigates and destroyers to escort those tankers because they have Tomahawk missiles and different things like that to protect, to shoot down whatever's coming at it. That's coming at it. Because what's on an aircraft carrier is to protect it, not protect somebody else. So if a missile was shot at an aircraft carrier, they have what's called CIWS, close-in weapon system. It has NATO Sea Sparrow, Aegis or something. Let me show you something. Oh, not NATO Sea Sparrow, CIWS. So this is what is on an aircraft carrier to protect it. If someone shot at it, it's not gonna shoot the actual missile down. It's gonna shoot like a window pane, shoot a certain area, and it's gonna trap it. So this is. So this is one of the systems that protects aircraft carriers, not the other way around, protecting another ship. And it's also used, ship has what's called 50 cals on board the ships as well. Let's see if they got a NATO Sea Sparrow missile. So ships have these as well to protect it. Let's see if they're going to show it. So that's what aircraft carrier have to use to protect itself. You see that ship behind it? That's those are the kind of ships that you would use to escort. But the thing about it, I heard that if they only have like 90 Tomahawks or something like that, and then once they utilize all of those, all Iran has to do is destroy the armory that's in Bahrain. So then they can't, once they shoot out them 90, that's it. They're empty. Then they had to travel like 3 days to a different base. 3 days there and 3 days back. That's a whole week. Gee, you know how many? I mean, that's a whole week of not getting the oil. Then they shoot off 90. See what I'm saying? So it's not feasible for the Navy to escort these ships. Like, I mean, it's not gonna work, man. It is not gonna work. I don't see how this plan. Trump just blowing smokes, man. Smoke up people behind as he always does. But nevertheless, our job is to do what? Stand upon our watch and watch for the prophecies of Yahweh Shemashah. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, Shalom and a Bible.